I'm Ian Henderson, and this is Victoria Votes. ABC reporters Alison Savage and Jean Edwards are on location at the Liberal and Labor camps respectively, and will bring us updates throughout the night.
What we are doing tonight, and what we'll demonstrate with this dial, is that we're comparing the figures booth by booth, so we get the best, most accurate swing from very early on.
We're going to take a look at one of those marginal seats in play tonight, James Merlino, who's the member for Monbulk.
How are you going to explain to taxpayers that you're going to be spending more than $1 billion worth of their money in paying compensation to the companies involved in signing these contracts?
Well, that's just not right, Francis. Firstly, the contracts aren't worth the paper they're written on. No compensation will be paid.
It has so far been a short but very eventful political career, which is likely to come to an end tonight. How do you reflect on the past 4 years?
If that happens, Francis, you'll probably miss me, won't you?
Well, you certainly have created lots of material for the media over the past 4 years.
I'd like a royalty from that if I could.
What is your view on whether Denis Napthine or Daniel Andrews is better placed to lead the state?
Victorians starved of real leaders, and you've got moral cowards on one side and morally corrupt and bankrupt on the other. And, you know, good luck, Victoria, with the leadership that you've chosen, because we're starved of it here.
How much damage did he do, in your estimation, to the party's prospects at this election?
What Jeff has done is diverted some of the capacity for the government to get its message out because of the focus on the internal issues, and then as an independent, him with the ALP distracting the operations of the parliament.
Which must have caused smoke to come out of the ears of many, many people around the cabinet table at the time, I would have thought.
It was frustrating, but we kept ploughing on.
I'll just interrupt before we go into the next seat one. Labor's on the cusp of victory. I'm not prepared to call it yet, but they're on the cusp of victory. They are ahead in nearly everything.
Oh, I think there's still a lot more to be counted before I'm going to be calling anything.
OK. Steve Brax, how are you reading it?
I'm reading it as a very likely Labor win.
A breaking story. The electorate of Shepparton, not something anyone would pay much attention to. First candidate, Susanna Sheed, who is, I think she's a lawyer, her husband's a paediatrician. She's ahead on first preferences. She will pick up Labor preferences and, from memory, the Country Alliance as well. On those numbers, the National Party are in great difficulty of holding on to Jeanette Powell's former seat of Shepparton.
Peter Ryan, it looks like you're part of the first-term government since 1955 to actually lose power. What's gone wrong?
I think the reality is that we were, for a variety of reasons, unable to sell our basic message to do with strong economic performance. I think there'll be a number of issues that come out of this for all parties about the way in which campaigns are conducted in the future. Social media, the way it's been used. In Shepparton, for example, the candidate was in the field for 4 weeks, and she's been able, apparently, to succeed. And if she has done so, then congratulations to her.
Are you saying that the coalition, you think, ran an outdated campaign?
I think that because we could not get the clear air to be able to sell our message, it made it difficult at every turn to be able to get out of the blocks.
But I think the biggest one for me is that image that's been created around Daniel Andrews.
The presidential style.
Very much, and it's softened, and what he's wearing. You know, no one had seen him in a jacket and jeans for his entire parliamentary career until the last 6 or 8 weeks.
It was an old-fashioned campaign waged by the Liberal Party. I mean, clearly, sort of playing to their base on the union bashing, which was a clear tactic that they had, and probably 80% of their negative ads, just didn't work, just didn't wash.
The unions will want payback. They will want the rewards and the spoils of a lot of the groundwork that Steve's been talking about. Now they want to see it in their wage rises, in the deals that are done, in the EBAs, and I'm very concerned about the future.
There has been a swing to the Labor Party. I have just telephoned Daniel Andrews. I have conceded that he has won this election, and we congratulate Mr Andrews on that victory. Thank you.
The people of Victoria have today given to us the greatest of gifts. And ladies and gentlemen, we will not let them down.